Hi, and welcome to Go, a TV web series for the young and young at heart. In this episode, we become thrill seekers at Mega Adventure, so don't go anywhere. In 3, 2, 1, go!
Are you looking for an adventure? A mega adventure? Well, look no further. Mega Adventure situated at West Beach. Mega Adventure has 3 main obstacles: the Mega Bounce, the Skywalk and the Sky Challenge. Kids and adults can put their strength, agility and perseverance to the test. Today is a great team building exercise. Some of our Go presenters took a walk on the wild side.
I'm scared, so I'm getting off.
Why'd you get off the ride?
Totally afraid of heights.
Mega Adventure provides an opportunity for anyone who tries it to discover more about themselves and the world of excitement and possibilities that surround them.
Confidence, courage and self-esteem build you as a person and encourage you to take paths you might not have otherwise taken.
Mega Adventure is a great place to come for a special occasion, a birthday or just for a great day. The staff are friendly and ready to help whenever you need them to.
Wow, that was insanely fantastic. I feel ready to conquer the world. So when you have some free time, why don't you go on your own Mega Adventure?
Soon, our cinema screens will be flooded with some new and interesting movies, and as most people get some sort of a holiday break, the cinemas get pretty busy. Jack, Aditi and Henry are here to run us through some of the must-see flicks for the Chrissy season.
Star Wars: The Last Jedi. Rey took her first steps into a larger world in Star Wars: The Force Awakens, which by the way took over $1 billion at the box office. Now, Rey will continue her epic journey in the next chapter of the saga. Star Wars: The Last Jedi has just opened in cinemas across the world.
Well, the Bellas are back with Pitch Perfect 3. After the highs of winning the World Championships, the Bellas find themselves split apart when suddenly they get the chance to reunite for an overseas tour. So this group of awesome nerds will come together to make some music and some questionable decisions one last time. It's starring Australia's own Rebel Wilson. We think that this final movie in the Pitch Perfect trilogy will be another winner, given the first 2 films grossed over $400 million at the global box office.
Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. 4 high school kids discover an old video game console and are drawn into the game's jungle setting, literally becoming the adult avatars they chose. What they discover is that you don't just play Jumanji, you must survive it. To beat the game and return to the real world, they'll have to go on the most dangerous adventure of their lives, discover what Alan Parrish left 20 years ago, and change the way they'll think about themselves. Or they'll be stuck in the game forever. Starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and gifted comedian Jack Black, this movie is sure to please.
They've totally transformed their home into a Halloween horror.
Hi David, thanks for having me. How did you get the idea to turn your home into a haunted house?
It was a progressive idea that started as a family function 6 years ago and slowly progressed into the monster you see before you.
On average, how many visitors do you get per year?
On average, we get approximately 3,000 people through each year.
Why do you think people are so attracted to being scared?
Very interesting question. I don't know. I think it's curiosity, wanting to know the unknown.
How many people does it take to make this place possible?
It takes 30 people on average every year and hundreds of hours to make this thing happen. We've got a dedicated construction crew which is all done after work and on weekends. So the people that put this together just do it for sheer love.
And how many months does it take you to prepare?
We start planning this in January of each year. It takes approximately 6 weeks after we receive submissions from all our volunteers and or friends and family, and we then try and work out how the maze is going to flow to ensure it sort of makes sense in some way, and then we commence construction usually around about March, April.
Thank you so much for your time, David, and don't forget to check out Horblin Graveyard on Facebook.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Christmas is the gift-giving time of the year, which is great, but things can add up and get pretty expensive, so here's some cool gift ideas you can actually make yourself for a quarter of the price.
Hi Anne, thanks for coming to the studio. So what Christmas craft ideas do you have for us today?
Hi girls, thank you so much for having me today. We've got some great craft ideas today that are very, very easy to make and really affordable. We've got some great shopping areas like your cheap shops or Riot Art or places like that where you can buy something like a wreath. Now, if you can buy a wreath that is either foam or made of wire, or there are even some wooden ones, you can decorate it with some baubles. So you can get some beautifully coloured baubles, and they just get stuck on with a hot glue gun, and then you can end up with a product that looks like this. And you can find some great little flowers at some shops. We snipped off the stems and we popped them right in to give it a really special sparkly effect. The other idea we've got for you today is some button art. So we have bought some beautiful Christmas coloured buttons with greens and reds and some browns in there as well, and a fabulous little canvas. And you can then draw the outline of whatever you want to draw. So we've done a tree, but you don't have to do a tree. It could be a present or a wreath. And then you just need some glue to stick the buttons on. And if you do a couple of layers, you can end up with a great 3D effect.
So cool. Okay, both sound amazing. I think we're ready. So come on girls, let's get to work.
Girls, your button art and your wreaths have turned out absolutely fantastic. You have done such a great job. And how easy was that?
Very easy.
So if you want to do this at home, all you need to do to get some instructions is Google button Christmas tree, or you can Google DIY Christmas wreath, and you'll be able to find plenty of examples online to copy, or you can just have a look at these and create your own ideas.
Well, thank you so much, Anne. These have turned out really well, and I think I really love them, and they will be really useful in the future.
Hey guys, welcome to The Go-Jet, and today we're going to be talking about whether you should give a portion of your Christmas presents to charity. Now guys, what do you think?
Well, I think we are all equals and they're just less fortunate than us.
Today we're asking, is Christmas too commercialised? What do you think about this?
Well, I think that Christmas is a little too commercialised in my opinion. So you go around shops and you see all the streets, and then all they're focusing on is the presents and how much it is and what the kids want and the newest this and the newest that. And I just think they're forgetting the true meaning of Christmas, and they're just focusing more about the presents.
Can I interrupt there? I just feel like I know businesses have to do that because it's their job. They need to advertise something, and Christmas is a great opportunity. But really, it's the parents who we should be looking at, and it all depends on the parents if your Christmas is too commercialised or not.
What should you donate? What would make it a good donation? Like, you don't want to donate your best present because it is your best present.
So I know heaps of families that don't really care about, the materialistic side of Christmas, and instead just spending time with family. And I think it all depends on who it is that you're spending Christmas with.
But I think parents and children rely so much on presents that they forget to hang out with the family, and I think that's a really important part of Christmas, like hanging out with the family and having a meal.
Well, maybe you shouldn't, donate your biggest present, but you could donate at least something small to help them out. Wait, so now you want us to donate? I thought you were anti-donating. But you see, if we're working hard, we deserve something, but they can also deserve something. So if we give them something, we can also have something. That's what I'm saying. We can have the big present, but they can have...
Look, there's many sides to this argument.
There's also the side that's not all about the presents and what they're wanting, but the happiness and the celebrating.
Mind you, on TV, they don't have any ads about giving presents to the poor, and it's all about presents and things, yeah.
I think it's been a great discussion, but what do you guys think, and will you be doing any of your Christmas presents to charity this year?
Make sure you know what you're doing with your Christmas, and make sure you're not worried about what you get this year, but probably just what you do.
We've got a lot of opinions here, but whatever happens, I hope you have a lovely Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
A Merry Christmas from all the presenters from Go.
Merry Christmas!
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle
An adventure. You went an adventure. Great.
Opportunity, a lot of possibility and excitement.
A mega adventure.
Yeah, do it again. That was trippy.
We should just...
Jingle all the way, what fun it is.